Hey everybody, it's Dr. Cara, and I am here with my weekly forecast with a new card deck. And so I'm going to do a really quick review of the Animal Dreaming Oracle card deck by Scott Alexander King. And then I'm going to use those cards to do a forecast for the week. And then I'm going to invite you to join me for a conversation between me and Scott Alexander King all about these cards and his philosophy on life and how he created them. So I'm just opening up the box. I have not actually pulled a card in this deck yet. I just got the deck and I'm super, super excited about it. So I'm unboxing. So here we go. Let's pull out the guidebook, which is beautiful and has a lot of information. So you can see that there's a lot of information there. So if you like to look at a guidebook to go deeper into the cards and the meaning of the cards, then that is there. And then here are the beautiful cards themselves. And I'm trying to get that light. Ugh, the light is so hard to deal with. So I'm just going to take that little wrapper off. Here we've got the eagle, just too reflective, I guess. And ooh, the cassowary, a lot of birds. The platypus, one of my favorite animals. My whole life, the platypus has been one of my favorite animals. And the echidna, beautiful. These cards are beautiful. They're so rich. There's so much symbolism here. And in my interview with Scott, he talks about the symbolism that the artist integrated into the cards of the seasons. And there's more symbolism there that that I don't even know the meaning of, I think the artist didn't even know the meaning of. But so there's just a lot of sacred symbolism in these cards, and they're gorgeous. They're beautiful and rich, and they're all numbered. So I don't know if you can tell at the top, there's the number, got that same card again. And they are different elements. So the animals are in different elements. So you see the different colors of the borders with the air and the earth. See that? And maybe the water. The orca, the water. And then the land. So just love these. These are all Australian animals. And I am going to shuffle because I want to do a forecast. I want to do my first card pull with you guys right here. And we are going to be pulling a card for what we need to keep in mind the week of December 27th through January 2. So 12/27 to 1/2. And I love these cards. They're just so, I mean, the colors, they're just so rich and gorgeous. They're a great size. But let's see, I'm just pulling, I'm just gonna shuffle a little bit more. I know you guys can't see me. I'm sorry, my camera doesn't do that. And this one is really sticking out to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that. And that is the possum. And the key word there for the possum is opportunity. And this is an animal that I'm not that familiar with. So I'm actually going to go to the card deck, to the guidebook. And let's see, it's card number 41. So possum is opportunity. Possum inspires us to see opportunity in any condition and to productively harness all opportunities to our best advantage. Let's see, possum's appearance heralds the chance to better yourself and to take your knowledge deeper. So as I, kind of get these cues from the guidebook and from the card itself, and just the energy of the card, as I just feel into the card, the possum is a nocturnal animal, so it's Maybe working with the subconscious a little bit more because of the nighttime association. It's in the trees, so it's up a little bit higher. It's off the ground. So this may be a time to really consider. I think, here's what I think, you guys, this is just really coming to me very clearly. This is a time to consider all your opportunities. It's perfect that it's coming right at the new year, which is when we start to do New Year's resolutions, visions for the coming year, all that sort of thing. But I think what this card is really telling us is to really have that thought process of what do we want to create? What are the opportunities? And rise above a little bit. I think this is a time to really take stock and think about what we have created in the past. Maybe even make a list of your wins and your challenges from the past year or the past decade, or, however you like to do it. But I think this card is telling us to really use our brains and think about what we want to create. What's the opportunity? What opportunity do we want to seize upon, and what opportunity maybe do we want to create for ourselves? I think that there's so much richness, and I can't wait to get to know these cards a little bit better and go a little bit deeper into the symbolism of the cards and the information about the Australian animals. But this is a very busy animal that is very agile and can climb up trees and can run on the ground and can go to all these places that are a little bit removed from daily life. And I think that this week is a great time, and often in many of our cultures, this is a time when we take that little time out to reflect and to think about and to project into the future and to do that sort of thing. I really get the sense this is a very mental card. It's a very mental week. And this is a time to really think about things and let those dots get connected in our thoughts. So it's oftentimes we can be too much in our heads, but I think this card is telling us it's time. Be in your head, remember stuff, list stuff, think about stuff, reflect on what's come already, and start to think about what's the opportunity coming in the new year. What do you want to create? What do you want to make happen? And our experiences, the things we create, they start first with a thought. And I think that's the power of this card, is remembering that our thoughts are what create our reality. So let's choose good thoughts for one thing, but also remember, you start here. Nothing is going to come into creation without having that thought first. So take a little time to reflect and think about what are the opportunities, what do you want to create, and what's your vision look like? How do you define that for, I think, the coming year, 2021? So I think that's just a beautiful card, and what a great time to reflect and think about where we've been and where we're going. So Scott Alexander King, thank you so much for that. That is my forecast for this week of December 27th to January 2. And I would love to invite you to join me and Scott Alexander King for a really fun conversation. He is such a great guy. Oh my gosh, I love his perspective. I love what he brings to everything he does. He's got so much enthusiasm. And we will be talking about how he created this card deck and his relationship with animals and Mother Earth, and why he says that there is a secret and sacred language of the animals. So that will be at the 2021 Animal Oracle Card Summit, January 25th and 26th. Join me for conversations with Scott Alexander King, Sarah Seidelman, Dr. Stephen Farmer, Randy Crutcher, and Barb Horn, who've created the Divine Dog and Cosmic Cat cards. There's just a really, really great group of international card creators, card readers, and just a lot of fun exploring how we can become better people by paying attention to the messages from the animals and nature around us. So I hope you'll join me for that. If the website is ready, there's a link below. As soon as it's ready, we will update this with a link. So come join us for the conversation. It's free, it's fun, and I think you will get a lot of inspiration and insight from all of the experts. So I hope to join you there. For now, have a great week reflecting on your year and thinking about next year. Bye, everybody.